Hey, Lori. Hey, Louisiana lady. How's it going? How are you two doing this week? Hey, Natalie, what's happening? So, guys, good week, bad week. Oh, I see you've cut your hair. Looks nice and healthy. Oh, thanks, honey. Yeah, my sister-in-law, I told her, I was like, I need a change. Because I didn't want, I was thinking about really hacking it short. Hey, Lizzie, how's it going? And she was like, well, let's do this. So she dyed it like dark and then like balayaged it down, whatever the heck that means. And it's like a different blonde. It's almost like a grayish color blonde, I guess, as opposed to like, I can't stand when my hair gets really brassy looking because I have a lot of red in my hair. And that I just hate that brassy color. Yeah. So my sister-in-law's in the hospital with COVID and it's bad. Oh no, I'm so sorry, honey. Geez, we're dealing with that with my father-in-law and my husband's aunt. But my father-in-law had a heart procedure the other day and he's hopefully on the mend from COVID. So we'll see. Hey, thanks, Natalie. Yeah, I needed a change really bad. Oh, your sister. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry. Um, what's her first name? I'm gonna keep her in my prayers. I want to write her name down. Yeah, thanks, Lori. It's gosh, my son's girlfriend was like, "Oh, and she said the word, and for some reason I can't remember what the heck she said, but it's like it's a blonde, but it's a different color blonde, different shade. Hey, Kim, how you doing, girl? Oh, good. You're shopping with your niece. Well, have a blast. Buy some fun stuff. Spend some money on yourself for a change. It's good seeing you, Kim. Have a great week. Oh, thanks, honey. Thank you. Patty's her name? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep her in my prayers. I'll tell my hubby. I have this prayer train. Oh my gosh, you guys. Prayer chain. There's like in excess of 20,000 people on it. So I'm going to put her on there as well. COVID is no joke. Is it Agachi? Agachi? Cello? Cello. That's cello, right? Hey, D, what's happening, girl? What's happening? Thanks, Kim. I needed a change, girl. I needed a change bad. Like, I was ready to like hack my hair like up to here, like a little bob thingy, and it's still pretty long. I can still put it up in a ponytail, but I like it shorter. It gets on my nerves when it's too long. This is Mom. Hi, honey, how are you? Hey, Pat, how are you? Of course, Louisiana lady, of course. My gosh, my pleasure. I'm telling you, like this prayer chain, I mean, it's some serious business. Like some of these ladies are retired and they literally stay in prayer for like, oops, that's my phone. Sorry, guys. They literally stay in prayer for like hours out of the day praying for people. Like, pretty cool. So I'm so glad that I got this to work because hubby ran out with my son to get us dinner. He went to get Chinese food. He had to pick up a prescription. And yeah, so I was like, get me set up. Hopefully it'll all work. And it did. Woo. Thanks, Dee. Yeah, I was just saying like I needed a change. I have so much red in my hair, but the brassy color, I just can't stand when the blonde gets like almost like orangey looking, I guess. So I was like, I need something different. So I forget the color my sister-in-law calls it, but it's almost like it's gray. but it's a blonde shade, I guess. I don't know. I don't care what color it is as long as it looks good. You know what I mean? Like, and as long as I'm okay with it, I'm all right. Lord knows I've had all different color hair all throughout my life. I've had neon green hair. I've had orange hair. I've had pink hair. I've had blue hair. I've had a little bit of everything. I have to get all kinds of tests, blood, urine, fasting test, x-ray, and ultrasound. The heaviest just found out his blood pressures. Oh no. Oh, Lori, I am so sorry. Lori, what's your hubby's first name? CPO, hey, how's it going, honey? Hey, Bethany, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Tanya. Too sweet. Is this a natural curl of my hair? No, no. I almost came on here tonight with my natural curl. My hair is when it's really short, it's like really, really wavy. Gosh, I thought I turned this off. What the heck? Yeah, it's really, but it's so bizarre. It's like it's not even, if that makes any sense. So like, you know, on this side, like it'll start waving right here and go wavy all the way down. And on this side, it'll start down. It's weird. It's like me. It's bizarre. So, but it looked okay today. So I was like, oh, I got out of the shower and I was like, maybe I'll just go on with my hair like this. Maybe I will next week and show you what it looks like. Oh, loved our chat with Friday. Too much fun. Yes. Yes, we did have fun. Hey, Tanya. Keith, like the Partridge Family. Oh. Yeah, I'll definitely put them on the list. I'm telling you, these women are like hardcore. They like, they pray. I'm telling you, they pray. When I say they pray, girl, they pray. Hey, Ken, you're here. Yay. Hi, Ken. I'm so glad you're here. How's the kitty? How's everything? Hey, Gina Lopez. What's going on? Aw, thanks, Dee. I got my power back. We had a storm last week and most areas here were out of electricity. 4 days and 11. Oh my gosh. Not that you were counting. Girl, I would have been counting too. Like, all right now, when's this thing coming back on? That's the worst, isn't it? I am so sorry. I'm so glad you got your power back though. It has been a freaking nightmare in this world, hasn't it? Hey, Darlene, what's happening, girlfriend? Thank you, Ken. Thank you. You know, my hair was longer for so long that I actually burnt myself on my hand twice today, curling my hair because I'm not used to it being this short. So I burnt myself. I have a boo-boo right there. There's a boo-boo right there. And somewhere else there was a boo-boo. I was like, ow. It's just hard to like get used to doing shorter hair now, you know, but it's still long enough. Like I can still put it up in a ponytail when it pisses me off, but you know. Of course, Lori. Oh my goodness. You're being terrorized by the kitty. Oh, so cute. So cute. I love kitties. Did you see on my Natalie Holloway? You guys. So in case you haven't figured it out, I hate reading out loud, right? But the Natalie Holloway case, it's long, it's complicated, but it's necessary. You know what I mean? Like, her parents have been to hell and back with this Yoron asshole, whatever his name is. Excuse my French, sorry. You know, and so anyway, so I'm reading today and the cat decides, or when did I film this? I filmed it on Tuesday. So I'm reading, you know, videotaping, and LMAB had to jump up here and get all up in my business. So I was like trying to stay focused and read, but she just kept like, you know, like, I was like, Ella, I'm trying to read, because I hate reading, you guys, and like out loud to people. Yeah, I wish there were another way that I could do my videos, you know, because I just hate reading out loud. I suck at it. I burn myself with the air fryer these days. Oh, you know what? Hubby bought me this, like, you know how the regular air fryers, you just pull the little basket out, you spray it, you put the food in, you push it in, you push a button, bam, right? So hubby bought me this like really nice air fryer, and it's like, wait, sorry. It's like this big, you know, it takes up like a shitload of counter space, right? It's like the size of my dehydrator, my Excalibur dehydrator. And I just, you know, I've used it. I feel embarrassed to say this. I think I've used it like twice. Like, it can do more than just air fry, but I need to pull, I was just looking at it the other day and I was like, I need to pull that out and start using it, because when I went out to my sister's, she uses the air fryer for everything, right? You know, we brought home leftover food and she like put it in the air fryer and crisped it up, and it was so good, right? Anyway, long story short, I'm going to force myself. I'm going to pull that air fryer out and I'm going to start using that sucker. Saw every second of Natalie. Really good. Aw, thanks, Dee. You know, let me tell you guys, okay? So I had time to kill today. I ended up hurting my back. I don't know how the heck I did it. I mean, right now I'm okay because I popped like 500 milligrams of ibuprofen. But anyway, so I said, oh, I'm going to watch my video, you know. I was so pissed, you guys. So first, a 42-minute long commercial comes on. 42 freaking minutes. And I'm looking at it like, are you freaking kidding me, right? So of course I skip it. So I don't know what was after that, but it said it was one of two, right? So then I'm watching, and then a 17-minute commercial comes on. So I said, okay, I'm going to kill 17 minutes and watch it because I wanted to see what was going to come on next, right? Another 40, this time was 45-minute commercial. And it wasn't the same as that first one. So I'm watching. A 3-minute commercial comes up, and I'm like, I'm okay with that. And then after the 3-minute was like a 30-some minute commercial. What the heck is YouTube doing? Like, I was so pissed. I'm still really, really irritated about it. I tried to go in and see if I could, you know, change it, but it only gives you like certain options. Like, you can have this kind of commercial or this kind of commercial or this kind or all of them, right? And no matter what I've hit, they've all been BS. Like, I'm like, it just pisses me off. You know, but that's YouTube. I don't have any control over it, but it just pisses me off. Like, who has the time? It's bad enough my video was like 45 minutes long, right? So you're already taking 45 minutes of your life to watch this stupid video. And then on top of it, they're going to show 40-some minute commercials. What? Like, don't get me started. I'm having a bad week. Can you all tell? I'm in a pissy mood. Let's see. I just finished watching Natalie Holloway. It was an awesome reading. They claim she's buried at sea and all that garbage. Such lies. I am here to tell you. So there were some things that she said to me. You guys know when they say personal things to me, I don't put it in the video, right? So if her family ever calls, I can say, hey, this is what she said, because it just doesn't need to be on the internet, right? But when something that she said kind of helps explain like where she's buried, okay? So I really hope that I can talk to her father. I would love to talk to her father about it. Yeah. Finally feeling well enough to go find out what's wrong. LOL, I spent the, wow. I am so sorry, Lori. I'm definitely going to keep you and your hubby in my prayers, you and Keith. I am so sad to hear that. No sucking because it was fine. Completely cut my hair super short. Oh, wow. And embracing the gray, more salt and pepper. Hairdresser says people pay big bucks for my color. We shall see. Definitely. Definitely. Let me tell you, I have two sister-in-laws. The younger of the two had her sister, my sister-in-law, dye her hair gray one time. Gorgeous, right? Well, now her grays come in, right? She's my younger of the two sister-in-laws. And her natural color is freaking gorgeous. I mean, gorgeous. To the point to where I liked it so much I could get my hair dyed that color. You know what I mean? But that's her natural color. My natural color gray is so like wiry and gross, and it just can't decide. Like, it's almost like it can't decide what color it wants to be when it grows up, you know? So it's like, it's a mess, y'all. Now, hubby, his gray's gorgeous. He has salt and pepper, and it's coming in like, the gray's coming in thicker now, and it looks really nice. Like, it looks really good. But good for you, girl, getting all that hair cut off. Daggone. Good for you. If you got it plus 45-minute commercial on what? It was, you know what it was? It was all about, the first 45-minute commercial was that vet who specializes in cats. And I've seen his other commercials, which are like 2 or 3 minutes long. Girl, this one was 45 minutes. The other commercial, I don't even remember what the heck it was. I was so pissed that it came up and that it was that long. That, trust me, there were a lot of words coming out of my mouth, and they were not good, and they weren't good words. Let me just put it to you that way. I had a rough day today, y'all. I had a rough week, okay? I'm just... You guys, like, our world is just so screwed up. Like, so frustrated right now with our stupid president, who apparently, you know, I felt bad for the guy. I still feel bad for him, right? He's obviously got health issues. I feel bad for the dude. But something's got to give. I mean, my heart has been breaking this week, okay? You know, Haiti, all those lives lost, right? That's killed me. And then on top of it now, in Afghanistan, all those innocent people, I don't care if they're American, I don't care where they're from, right? It's just killing me, because you know that, you know, I was watching and they showed, like, they were literally beating the crap out of this woman and her child. You know, and I'm like screaming at the TV, like, just shoot them and kill them. Like, why would you beat the living shit out of them and scare the crap out of this young boy? Like, I would just be like holding my child saying, just kill me. Just effing kill me and finish it, right? I can't stand to see anybody be beaten. I think it goes back to my ex-husband beating me, and it killed me, y'all. Like, I have shed tears over this. And those poor, innocent women in Afghanistan, they're going to be raped. They're going to be forced to marry these terroristic pieces of you-know-what. If they were translators, if they helped the U.S., they're dead. Like, you know, this guy and his wife and 3 kids are on the run. The Taliban's trying to hunt them down because, of course, they want to rape the woman and, you know, and kill the guy in front of the wife and the kids, and probably rape the little girls as well. And I can't even, you guys. And when our president spoke today, like, oh, we're going to make sure every single American gets home safe. Okay, well, where the hell were you a couple of days ago? Where were you when these people from Afghanistan were so frightened that they were grabbing on to the wheel of an airplane and dropping out of the sky to their death? Like, where the hell were you? Oh, I'm sorry. You had vacation planned, Joe Biden. You know what? I'm tired of feeling sorry for the guy. Like, I'm at the point now to where I'm like, we have got to do something. This guy is a complete and total moronic idiot. And I'm sorry to say that. I don't like to be political on here, but it's killing me, you guys. Like, it's killing me. It's emotionally just draining me this week. I've been such a bitch. I've been so mean, and it's just killing me. I'm just, my heart hurts so bad. I'm going to try not to cry, but yeah, it's just killing me. All right. Sorry, guys. I still can't make up my mind if I like it. Yeah, there is no going back now, right? I'm sure it looks amazing. I'm sure it does. And that's true. You do have to, Lori said, you just can't recognize yourself yet. Even mine, and mine's not even that drastic of a difference, you know, but it's enough that I'm like, who's that? As I walk by the mirror, like, oh yeah, that's me. Got my hair cut. I've never heard of a commercial being, no, I know, it's just asinine. That's like a documentary. You know what I mean? That's not, 45 minutes is not a commercial. That's a documentary. That's what it should flash up there and say, you know? Hey, Candy Cane, what's happening, sweetie? He's making us look weak. Exactly. You know, here's the sad reality. If anybody else were president, the Taliban would be scared to death right now. If Donald Trump, like him or hate him, I didn't like what he said and did, right? But if Donald Trump were still in office, first of all, Donald Trump would have said, you know what, you're going to try to take over. Well, here's what we're going to do. And we would have went and we would have bombed them. The problem now is you can't bomb them because now all these innocent people are dead. And, you know, Joe Biden wants to get on the news today and be like, we're not going to stand for any American to have any hair on their head hurt, or whatever the hell he said. It's like, dude, where have you been? How many people have been killed this week? You know, we don't even know. We don't know how many women have been raped. We don't know how many people have been beheaded. We don't know how many people have been executed. You know, I mean, these people don't give a shit about themselves. Why do they don't give a shit about their own people, right? And we do. We just look like a bunch of morons. All these other countries have come in and are trying to help get their people out. And they're also trying to help people from the U.S. Bullshit. We should be over there helping get everybody else out. You know what I mean? Bullshit. Like, sorry. Usa. He is making us look weak. It's pathetic. I'm beyond pissed at this point. It's like, here's the sad reality too. If this were Donald Trump that was in office right now, and Donald Trump allowed this shit to happen the way it's played out this week, they would be like, oh, impeach him. He should have to step down right now. This is BS. You know what I mean? Why are they not riled up and pissed off about what Joe Biden's done? What about all the innocent people? What about all those translators and all those people in Afghanistan that have bent over backwards helping our sorry butts while we're over there? What about those people? Like, okay, I'm going to stop. I just put some color in my hair, but I hate it. My natural hair is gorgeous. It's highlights in blonde, medium auburn with a darker brownish shred against my scalp. Like, oh, cool. Well, just redo it. You know, when I used to dye my hair myself, man, if I got done, I'd be like, doesn't look good. I'd be running to the beauty supply store to get some more stuff and redo it. Wish we could do something as a country. It's so sad. It is. Biden has started something that cannot be reversed. Exactly. Why aren't all these politicians, why aren't they on TV going nuts? Like, Biden needs to step down. Biden's this, Biden's that. No. If it were Donald Trump, yeah. And I hate to say that because I don't like to be political. I didn't care for the way Donald Trump did things. I didn't care for a lot of shit that he said. But we wouldn't be dealing with this crap right now if he were still in office. I can bet my life on it. I would bet my life on it. It's just pathetic. Let me see. Okay, where am I at? Sorry. You guys, I'm getting behind. I'm sorry. Now, yeah, but at least it doesn't happen. Well, there you go, Laura. You'll get used to it, honey. And look, get used to it, give it some time, let it grow out a little bit, and then you can redo it. It's hard to believe this day and age. I know. I just got a message from Patty's daughter and doctor. Says she is at critical point and could go either way, up to her body to fight, but I have the best prayer warriors. There you go. We're going to keep praying for her, honey. Yeah. He was at Camp David because he needed a vacation. He knew all the stuff was going down, but he needed a break. Dude, don't you take like 3 naps a day? You don't need a break. You need to work. Like, earn your keep, dude. Definitely prayers for Patty's daughter, for sure. Want to learn, so not's a good word. Dude, my power is going. Blessings. Good. I'm so glad, Deb. Yeah, I love our Friday night chats, you know? Yeah, Mr. Trump would kick their butt. Hey, Kate, Kiva, what's happening? Oh, we'll definitely pray Louisiana. He is. I don't know how they voted for him. Well, let me say this. It wasn't a matter of being excited that he was in office. They hated Trump so bad that they just wanted anybody. It did, you know what I mean? Like, come on, we all know that. We know they weren't like, oh yay, Joe Biden's president now, because obviously he's a moron. I thought it was an illness. Who am I? Maybe it's a little bit of everything. Yep. Everyone is laughing at the U.S., Ken. I mean, he's right. He's right. You know, we're a bunch of pushovers. We can't take care of our own people. We don't give a crap about our own people. We don't give a crap about all those people in Afghanistan that helped us, you know, especially the ones that are now married and have children. Yeah. Look at all the weapons left behind. It's like they stop and drop. Yeah. My husband was like, what the hell? Every single person there owns an AK-47. He's like, are you kidding me? Like, you know? Yeah. I heard from one person that was saying they had relatives in Afghanistan and that it wasn't as bad as what people were saying. No idea if that's true. See, I heard something similar to that, but then I also heard from another lady who said it's really bad. So I think it all depends on if they've made it to each person's house yet. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, how many people are dead now? You know what I mean? How many people have been raped, murdered, beheaded? What's a normal job? He would have been fired a long time ago. Yep. The reason they voted for him was to get rid of Trump. Exactly. Their hatred for Trump was more important than anything. Than, you know. Yeah. I agree, but Biden is definitely the fool. But the sad reality is, you know, China, Putin, all of them now are like, oh my God, Joe Biden's a pushover. He's not going to do a damn thing. So now's the time to move in and go after the U.S., right? Hey, JR, what's happening? Oh, Edda. I know. She was downstairs, you guys. So hubby and my son went to go pick up Chinese food. And she was down there screaming. She sits by the front door and screams at the top of her lungs whenever my husband leaves. And she was down there screaming like 2 minutes before I went live. And she was like, this is how bad it is. Our neighbor was walking her dog by one time and she thought it was a kid. She was like, I didn't know you guys had kids. And I was like, we don't have little kids. Is that what, you know, I didn't know what she was saying. And she was like, it sounded like a little kid was just screaming. And I was like, oh, no, that's our cat. Natalie, I know, girl. I mean, hey, Afton, what's happening? I agree, darling. I agree. Do I think Joe Biden will quit? Here's what I think. Joe Biden will only quit if he's told to. You know what I mean? Like, he's apparently not in command. He's supposed to be our commander in chief, but he's really not. So at this point, it's been confirmed. I tried to stick up for the guy. I've tried to have respect for him. He's not in control. Somebody else is in control. Let's just put it that way. I don't know who, but okay, you guys, listen. So let me tell you, one thing I've been watching this week on YouTube, just to kind of get my mind off of everything, like preppers, you know, prepping, preparing for something to happen type of thing. Well, I mean, we do that, you know, we have a pantry and we try to prep, and because you just don't know. We live right outside of DC and you just never know in this area. You know what I mean? So it's always been like, wow, if someone came and bombed DC, you know, you just don't know. Like the guy, what was it today? Was it yesterday? Yesterday. The guy who said he had a bomb in his truck, and scary shit, people. 49-year-old dude, scary. Anyway, so we prep, right? So let me tell you, this guy, Tyler, Pours, Poors, preps, Preps, and projects. Pours, preps, and projects on YouTube. I love this guy. His name's Tyler. He's probably 30-some years old. Lives with his mom, and they prep together. And then he has a girlfriend, and his girlfriend is starting a channel. She's been trying to start a channel. I can't think of her name now, and I feel horrible. I should have wrote it down. But like, I've learned so much from this guy, Tyler. So if you guys are into prepping, or you like watching, like yeah. So, you know, I watch Dollar Tree hauls. Well, I like to watch prepper hauls too, like what people are buying at the grocery store, what people are buying at Dollar Tree for preps. Like, you know, I just like that stuff. It gets my mind off of shit. Go check this guy, Tyler, out. I think he's doing a giveaway right now because he hit 1,000 subscribers. But it would be so cool if people from here went over there and subscribed, because he's a really cool guy, like a really cool young guy. His mannerisms, he reminds me a lot of my son, my youngest son. So go check him out. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask. Food shortages. Are you guys seeing like massive empty shelves in your stores? I'm going to go out again tomorrow to get some things, but there have definitely, I've been noticing there definitely been like a lot of empty shelves, right? It's not horrible like some places. I was watching some people, I watched someone in Louisiana, someone in Tennessee, and like their shelves are like bare. I'm like, holy crap. Like, I mean, what are you going to do? I'm very fortunate for where I live, right? Within a 10-mile drive, I can go to 50 different grocery stores, you know? I'm very fortunate. I don't live in a small town. I don't live in the middle of nowhere. I can be in DC, I can be in Maryland, I can be in Virginia, I can be anywhere, you know, in a matter of minutes. So some of these people, you guys, like the shelves are like bare. Like, what the hell are people gonna do, you know? I have 2 Dachshunds, and let me tell you, boys screaming across. Yeah, isn't that funny? I love that. I mean, I love that about my cat. Here's the other thing. If someone knocks on the door or rings the doorbell, she'll come running to us, growling like a dog. She growls. It's hilarious. She's a better guard dog than our dog. Our dog sucks. Somebody's at the door. She's like, oh, okay, maybe it's a friend of mine. You know, she doesn't care. Have you noticed how Biden and Harris have aged? Yeah, I've noticed Biden for sure. Off work for a week and a half. Birthday week has officially begun for me. Happy birthday, Afton. Yay. Harris walk's getting wobbly. Wow. Yeah, you got to be prepared, especially living around here. I have prepped for 3 months for me and my daughter. We have gas containers, burner, gas. Oh, good, good. Yeah, see, like, if I could go back and do it all over again, I would definitely get a gas stove. Because when we had this place built, we had the choice between gas and electric. I'd always used electric, so I was like, oh, electric. You know. So now the power's out. I'll be cooking in the backyard. You know. That's one thing I wish I could redo. Next house or tiny home or RV. Yeah, I don't think you can get can you get a gas stove in an RV? I don't know if you can. Chicken wing shortage. Yeah. Yeah. Good thing I don't like chicken wings. I don't care. My Walmart was one of the ones that closed for days to deep clean, and they rearranged the store to appear they are stocked. See, that's okay. I will say this. The small Walmart that I usually go to, because the large Walmart is so packed. It doesn't matter what time of day or night you go in there, it's cram packed. So I usually go to the smaller one. The smaller one, yeah, the sections are like down to nothing. I will tell you, there was like hardly any dog food, hardly any cat food. There was no water, no bottles of water. The cereal section was down to like nothing. Pasta was down to almost nothing. It was kind of scary, you know, but like I said, I can go to 20 other grocery stores, you know, but not everybody has that. You know what I mean? Food, soup, instant potatoes, rice, most stuff, just add water, candy. Exactly. You know, and I mean, the sad reality is if we had to, we could eat, you know, raviolis without heating them up. It's nauseating to think about. But I mean, you could, you know, look, I got enough fat in my body that I'll be good for 6 months. But you know what I'm saying? For all the little people out there. I had no idea. I was wondering about the lack of sun chips and Gatorade. Yeah, what do they say? Gatorade. Aren't they like on strike or something? I think Gatorade's on strike. And the cat, yeah. Anyone watch the Real Tarot one? 1, 2, 3. She's really good. I'll have to watch her. The Real Tarot. Great. I'm running out of ink in my pen. Most RVs have gas stoves. I live in one full time. Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe able to convert it. I would love to be able to do that. I'm in an RV and I have a gas stove, an oven, and a microwave. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Ken, I need to watch that. I have got to watch that. I'm definitely going to watch it. It's hard to get gas canister for camping stove. Our Walmart never has them to order online. Oh, excuse me. You know, I canned beef stew meat, chicken breast, and ground hamburger meat the other day. 25 pounds. I have 3 packs of mason jars left. That's it. I can't find them. I can't find them anywhere. Not online. I haven't been able to find them, so I need to keep hunting for them. I was just telling my hubby about the empty shelves. The Kroger shop rearranged a week ago. Yeah, it's bad. I mean, oh, good, JR. Yeah, check it out. Let me know what you think next week. Yeah, true, Ken. That's what I was thinking. Like, it's easy to cook for the cats and the dogs. You know, you can do rice, ground hamburger meat, pumpkin, green beans. Like, you know, I have a bunch of different recipes that I can cook for my cat and dog. We run out of food for them, you know.
Victoria.
Hey, honey. Thank you, but I'm probably not going to eat till later, babe.
Okay, whatever.
All right. Thank you, sweetie.
Hi, everybody. Go, D-Mine.
We have gas up at the garage. Tree roots and lost leaks. Cost a fortune to heat it last winter. Can't use it anymore. Ugh. Our local Walmart was just closed for 2 days due to COVID cleaning. Yeah, it's crazy. Go back to the old days. Powdered milk, powdered eggs. Not great, but substantial. Yep. Local Steins Lumber Company has canning jars. Oh, really? See, now, Tractor Supply said that it had them, but then when I tried to order online, it wouldn't let me. I was like, what? But we have so many, like I said, I can look at 60 different places and hopefully I'll find them, you know. I'll find them eventually. It's Excuse me, that's the other thing. So I went to Costco. Um, I went to Costco to get meat to can it because I was looking up the prices. Keystone ground beef, like, what was it? Like a 19-ounce can or something is now $8 and something. I was like, no, I'll do it myself. You know, I have a canner. I know how to do it. I'll do it myself. So, yeah. Anyway, so I can like 25 pounds of meat. So, but that's like nothing. You know what I mean? I mean, hubby and I, our youngest son, his girlfriend, her daughter, like, you know, I want to be able to have enough for everybody. You know what I mean? So I've got a long way to go, but I'm going to can pinto beans, I think this weekend, and navy, I can't even talk, pinto beans and navy beans, because it just, I don't know, it like reminds me of my mom for some reason. I mean, she didn't can, but for some reason beans remind me of my mom, because she would make like pinto beans and cornbread and fried potatoes, you know, all the comfort food. So yeah. I still have my granny's glass canning jars. Oh, that's so nice, Lori. Oh, you know, I think back to, was it my dad's mom? I think it was my dad's mom that had all these like old ball jars. I think back to that. I have like the old Oliver old pie plates, which are like, they're selling for like a killing. Each one of them, I have like 6 or 7 of them. But I would love to have her canning jars. Like, ugh, yeah. Cats and dogs eat rice with chicken broth. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I'm always like, I also buy like, if I go to the Dollar Tree, I'll buy like the sardines. They're $1, you know. I'll buy 10 of those and put them up, you know. I mean, I don't particularly care for sardines. But if the stores were closed tomorrow and I was out of meat, I would probably eat them. You know, it's amazing what you'll eat when you're hungry, you know. Like I said, I got enough fat. I'll be good for 6 months at least. I need to lose weight. I'm back on Herbalife, by the way. Well, I've been doing Herbalife all week, but my pumpkin spice Herbalife is supposed to come in the mail tomorrow, and I cannot wait. It's my favorite. They only sell it in the fall. So I ordered like 4 containers of it, and in the next 3 months, I'm going to get like another 20 containers and stockpile it, because I love my Herbalife pumpkin spice in the morning. It's so good. I have like horrible muscle spasms at night, like my feet and legs, just, and to where I just cry because it just hurts so bad. But if I do Herbalife twice a day, if I do my shakes twice a day, I don't cramp and spasm. There's something in, you know, in the Herbalife, there's what, 26 vitamins or something in it. There's obviously something in it that my body needs. You know, I've tried magnesium, I've done this, I've done that, I've done potassium. You know, the doctors put me on all kinds of vitamins and nutrients, and I was still, every night I faithfully have them. It's so painful. So yeah, I don't care. I'll do Herbalife the rest of my life. I don't care. You know, it works. I'm not going to complain. I love the taste of it. Right now I'm drinking my favorite are the pumpkin spice, the mint chocolate chip, and the orange creamsicle. It tastes like an orange creamsicle. It tastes so good, you guys. I'm hooked on them. And I don't drink coffee, so, but people that drink coffee, they like the Herbalife cafe latte or whatever. All right, let's see. What am I missing? My cat will eat anything. Ours too. She's like that. We're moving again in a couple weeks. Oh no, Tara, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, honey. That sucks. I had our dog when Brian and I split up. I had the meat and rice with veggies, but when Brian took Penny back, she refused to eat and got skinny. Aww. She was used to being fed good. Hey, I have an off-topic question. I don't know if you've ever mentioned this before, but do you know what any of our past lives were? I love hearing people's stories. Yeah, I do past life readings all the time on people. I've said this before. I don't know why, but when I do a reading for someone, 3 past lives. I mean, I've had people that have had, just recently, 7 past lives that came up. But I don't know what it is about the number 3, but I get, yeah. Oh, we talked about this the other day. Yeah. You guys, I've seen what's going on in Haiti. I feel so bad for those people too. That's been the other thing, like, just killing me. Crap out of luck with the spoiled tiny chihuahua I have acquired after the death of my sister, her baby. She only eats meat. One day a hamburger patty, next day a chicken breast. Wow, that's too funny. That's too cute. But you know what? Our Min Pin, I mean, she'll eat Little Caesar dog food. But, you know, if you put her Little Caesar dog food in front of her and she has, oh, mom, you're eating steak. Dad, you're eating chicken. Okay, well, I want that instead, right? So, but she will eat Little Caesars. But my mom had a chihuahua that was spoiled, friggin' rotten. I swear to God. I was like, Mom, the dog eats better than I do. Like, you know, that dog ate better than I did. It was insane. My mom would make, the dog's name was Cassidy. It was like an off-white, he was like an off-white little chihuahua. I swear, you guys, I'm not kidding. When I say he was this big around, he was this big around, right? My mom would make him pancakes. I have a picture of her feeding him pancakes. He's sitting in a chair at the table and she's feeding him pancakes with a fork. I'll have to see if I can find that picture and show it next week. Dog, man, was so spoiled. I know 3 past lives were traded during me. I can highly recommend. Aw, thank you, Ken. Totally understand they can be filthy. I thought I'd come catch you here. Plus, I like this group. Good, Tara, because we like you too. I buy Vienna, good with crackers and hot sauce. Oh, you mean like the little Vienna sausages? I've never drank coffee. I haven't either. True story. So when I was pregnant with my youngest son, I would wake up every morning to the smell of my husband's coffee pot because he had it like on a timer. And I had nausea so bad. I would be so sick, right? Anyway, okay, so I don't know, 1 year, Mark's birthday, or was it his birthday or Father's Day or something? I was like, you know, what do you want? We're talking. He's like, I want you to drink a cup of coffee with me. I tried so hard, you guys. I took 1 sip and threw up everywhere. He's never asked me to drink coffee since then. It was horrible. And the funny thing is that myself and my 2 siblings would wake up every morning to the smell of coffee because my mom and dad would each have a cup every morning. And out of the 3 of us, none of us can stand coffee. None of us have ever drank coffee. None of us will ever drink coffee. Like, we all are like, ugh. Yeah. Yeah, for leg cramps, if I walk in different shoes. See, that happens to me too, though. It's sometimes shoes will cause, it's like weird things, you know, that cause it. Why do you take Herbalife? What does it do? Just protein type of drink. So, the way I drink it, and different people do it differently. I drink it to lose weight. I lost a lot of weight before using it, but I take, so it's a meal replacement and a protein, right? So the way I do it is I do 2 scoops of the meal replacement, which is, you know, either mint chocolate chip or orange creamsicle or pumpkin spice. And then I do 1 scoop of protein. And And I'm telling you, when I do that, I feel so much better. The cramping stops, I lose weight, I feel better. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not talking. Oh yeah, okay, you guys, I'm getting behind here. Hold on, let me take a bite of this. I am so hungry, you guys. Mmm. Mm. Oh my god, it's so good. Holy crap. Mm. Hungry. So for me, I do a shake for breakfast, a shake for lunch, and then I eat dinner. And if I stick with it, I mean, 30 days from now, you'll see a big difference. Like, it does work. It's expensive. I mean, it's not horrible. It's cheaper than going out, and it's cheaper than going out and eating breakfast and lunch out somewhere. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's so good, you guys. I love the taste of it. It's raining here again almost every day. Ugh, muggy and hot. Yeah. It's been all week. It's been raining. And like, we've had tornado warnings and all kinds of stuff, but fortunately we're all good. I also bought a battery operated fan with extra battery. Oh, there you go. Nice. Do you think the Haiti earthquake is what you were dreaming of? Excuse me. I definitely think that's one of the things I was dreaming of. Unfortunately, I'm dreaming of volcano eruption. I'm dreaming of more earthquakes, tsunamis. And you guys, it's so like real when I'm dreaming it. Like, I can see the people. I've dreamt of floods, and literally seen people like going by fighting to keep their head above water. Knowing that as I'm watching them, I'm like crying because I know they're gonna die, Yeah. It's been horrible. Let me see. Dogs need extra calcium if they eat mostly meat. It's very important. Yep, we definitely love to spoil our pets. How can you not spoil your pet? I am moving Kim, but I live in an RV, so that's what I do, and I love it. That's so awesome. I wish I were in an RV. Have pancakes and puppies. Is he in a high chair? No, it's like a you'll see. I'm going to show it to you. It's like a little. Remember back in like the 60s and 70s, they had like those little like almost like a step stool that you could step up on or you could sit on it. It had like a seat. He's on that. I'm serious. Well, let's see. I'm a city nomad too. Oh my gosh, guys. Yes, to Houston. My outside cats bring me half-eaten squirrels. Oh, God. I would have a nervous breakdown if that happened. I know, I'd be crying too. I'll tell you, right before I went to my sister's, we have like a back deck, and there were feathers all over the back deck, right? And I thought, oh my God, the cat got a hold of a bird. So I was scared to death that the cat got a hold of a bird, because hubby will like leave the door open and let the cat come and go on the deck if it's nice outside. So I was like, oh my gosh, did she put a dead bird somewhere in my house? I was scared to death, but I don't think she did. We would have smelled it by now. Yeah. Awesome Park. And I already have a friend there. It's brand new. Oh, nice. Nice. My cat put a dead bat on my pillow. Ah. I'm be flipping out. I love bats. I always watch 2 different bat channels. They're adorable. Yeah, they're pretty cool, actually. Oh, I don't think I'd want a dead one, though. That would be really upsetting. We need your rain here in the Pacific Northwest. I'm sure. Hey, Allison, what's happening? Welcome, welcome. I was just asking about yours personally. Sorry, Victoria. Didn't mean for any of us. Didn't want you to misunderstand me. Oh, no worries, no worries. I have seen. So one of my past lives, my husband and I were together in it. I was like in a dungeon, and he saved me. True story. Yeah. I'll be back online more. My brother and fam had out Wednesday. They stayed the whole summer. Oh, nice. That's so cool. My granny had one of those. Yeah. The tall chair, and I had the full. Exactly. That's exactly it, Lori. You guys, I'm so hungry, and this food smells so good. Whoop. Hang on. I dropped my food. Yeah. I really want to go and get a past life report done with somebody. I need to find a psychic that could do that for me, because it's so much easier for someone else to see it than for me. You know, I don't know why it is, but when it comes to me and people that I'm close to, it's harder to see. That doesn't mean I can't see, but it's just more difficult, I guess. Oh, I have a question. Maybe somebody on here has an answer. So I need to plant my garlic, right? And supposedly here, you're supposed to plant your garlic like in September. Does anybody know about planting garlic? Because I don't know what I'm doing. And then I was under the impression that you could plant potatoes on the East Coast the same time as you plant garlic. But when I was looking it up, apparently I'm wrong. I don't know. Cats love you. It's a gift from them. Yeah. So true when they do that, though. They're like, oh, look what I got. Look what I brought you. Yeah, definitely past life regression. I definitely want to get that. You know, where was I? I don't know. I was just somewhere recently, and I saw a house, and like there was like a little office in there where the lady who owns the place, I guess, is a psychic. I was thinking about going and checking her out. Where the heck was I? What would help if I remembered where I was? Yeah. I know, I'm so hungry, you guys. Yeah, I'm eating sweet and sour chicken. Yum. Oh, I don't have they didn't get me a egg roll. Point did end up. That's all I know about garlic. Yeah. So you know more than I do. I didn't know that. Chicken wings? Nope. It's chicken breast. God. I'm trying to think. Back on it. There was something else. It was right on the tip of my tongue, and now, like that, it's gone. I can't remember. On it. There was something I wanted to talk about too. I don't know, y'all. I can't remember. Okay. So, see? On it. I was about to say it and now it's gone again. I'm assuming because that's the end of this one. Yeah, that makes sense. I cannot believe I can't remember. It had something to do, I was like, it had something to do with a case. Daggone it, I can't remember now. Your little kitty's so cute. Aw. The shortage is because they're all in your freezer. They're all canned. I canned them. Yeah, you guys, I cannot remember for the life of me. I don't know. I can't remember. Obviously, it wasn't too important, or I would have remembered it. Hello? I cannot remember what I was about to say. You didn't give me an egg roll.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you wanted one.
I asked you for one. Is there an extra one?
Might be, unless the kids ate them.
No, the kids probably didn't eat them, though. Oh, the Redskins are playing, aren't they?
Yeah.
Daggone it. How are they doing?
I don't know. I'm not watching it.
You're not watching it?
No way.
Want to see how they're doing.
Your guys had prayed for my dad. I wanted to thank him.
Oh, did you guys hear that? Talk to him.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank you for all the prayers that you guys lifted up my dad. So God does listen to y'all too.
Yeah, he's doing a lot better, thankfully.
Yeah, so thank you guys.
Definitely, thank you. Yeah, he's doing so much better. You're catching his memory loss. I'm telling you, right? How many kids do you have? I know you have a son. And me and Mr. Bean, that wasn't nice. Go back and get one. Nah. I'm grateful that he got me some food. Okay, so we had my younger son. And I was never able to have any more kids. So about the same time, this half brother and sister came along and we knew their mother. So she was supposedly going to prison on a bunch of drug charges. So we took them in, got custody of them, and raised them. So, you know, we have 3 kids. Yeah. So yeah. So let's see. Joshua is. We don't keep in touch with them. It's a, you know, they're back to being close to their mom, and it was hard for them. They didn't want to pick sides, but I think I think she put a lot of pressure on them. So we don't have a relationship with either one of them, which really sucks. Joshua's 36 and he's married and has, God, I feel bad. I think 3 kids. Does he have 2 boys and a girl? And then Tab, she is married and she has 2 kids. And I cut her oldest one's umbilical cord when he was born. And I miss him. But yeah, so we have 3 kids. Unfortunately, yeah. But it kind of sucks because our younger son, you know, he doesn't remember he doesn't remember a time without them. You know what I mean? Because he was so little when they came into our lives. So it's hard for him, you know, because he wants a close relationship with them. But yeah, not going to happen, apparently. So, I mean, never say never. You know, I pray one day that maybe they can, you know, get their relationships back, you know. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, I bet your cat's not impressed. What is this little thing, and make it go away? Oh, thanks, Afton. COVID is bad around here. I know several people that have it. They're saying the headache is horrible. Some of the second time around. Yeah, horrible. Aw. Hey, Brandy Lynn, what's happening? I'm good. How are you doing, honey? Yeah, we're so glad his dad's okay, because they literally said, like, his kidney was in such bad shape that they couldn't do what they needed to do to help his heart. But they did it, and he's doing good. And Ella, what are you doing? Ella's tearing up stuff over here. Oh, thanks, unapologetically me. Hey, thank you. It's hard to get used to. You know, I love it though. I mean, I love it. It's so much easier. Yeah, her kitty's so cute. Oh, thanks, Bethany. Yeah, it's just one of those things, you know. It is what it is. I love those kids. I raised them. I'll always love them. You know, if they showed up at my door tomorrow, I'd gladly let them in, you know? I see them occasionally. When Mark's stepdad died, they came to the funeral. They used to come to, like, when Mark's sister's grandson's birthday, they used to come. Well, Tabitha used to come to the birthday parties, but she hasn't in a couple years. So yeah, they're doing good though. I mean, I'm still, you know, I don't know. Yep. Had some tonsil issues recently. Oh no. Glad you're doing well. I want to hear all your thoughts on the new cases going on. Yeah. Your soul is good through and through. Aw, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, you know, they're good kids. Had they have stayed with their mom, had she have not gone to prison, which she ended up going to prison, and she obviously knows people because she was out like 2 weeks later. She was supposed to be in there for years. But had they have continued to live with her, there's no doubt in my mind, it would have been bad. It would have been really bad. So I am so grateful that they came into our lives when they did, you know, and we couldn't have any more kids. And I had always wanted, like, a lot of kids, like, you know, so it was perfect. They needed a loving home, and we needed kids, and it worked out for all of us, you know. So yeah. Aw. You know, it's funny because our Min Pin, you know, she can't stand our cat. D Minor cannot stand LMAB, right? And it's funny because sometimes she looks at her and she's just, I mean, they're civil to each other, you know, but I know D Minor is just sitting there thinking, like, why is this black thing still here? When is this black thing going to go away? It's been here almost 3 years. I don't like it. I want it to leave. You know, I know, like, when she looks at the cat, like, I can just hear her saying that. You know, it's like, she's like, why is this black thing still here? Like, I know that's what she's thinking, you know? It's funny. I mean, the cat tries to torment D Minor. The cat goes, whoosh, 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 and tries to torment the dog, and the dog snaps at her. They're always like, it's funny. But it's funny because when my husband used to be out of town all the time for work, when he wasn't around, they would lay next to each other and sleep. They would actually be touching and they were okay. But if he's around, oh no. It's funny that they're like that. But Ella, what are you doing? Hold on, you guys. Let me let Ella out because I think that's what she wants. You trying to get out there? Huh? It's okay. Come on. Go see Daddy. Go on. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I think she was trying to get out, but I didn't know what she was doing. I thought she was just playing, but yeah. It's not about the kids, but I'm glad they have a good relationship with their biological mom. I know you miss them. They know you love them. That's why you stay. Yeah, I mean, without a doubt, I pray that their mom stays on the straight and narrow, but unfortunately, I don't hold out a lot of hope for that because she's got some issues. But, I mean, I would never. Oh, yeah, I have my PJs on. You saw my PJs? They have rainbows and llamas on them. I always have PJs on when I'm in the house. Like, I either have PJs, shorts, or sweats on. Now, before I go out, like I'll put jeans on or something, but I always wear my PJs. I got a kitty the same color as my cat. Well, the woman downstairs, they're the same. She said she can hear them running around. So I deadline. There are two of them. Aw. That's too funny. Yeah, when our, okay, so we had my husband's mother, before she passed away, she was like, you have to take baby. Baby was this, gosh, if I could just remember, she had blue eyes, she was white. I can't remember the kind of cat she was. Wait, I'm calling her a she. Back up. Baby was a boy, right? But Baby was like the sweetest cat. And so when his mother, she got sick with brain cancer, she said, Mark, Donna, I know you guys love the cat. Will you take Baby when something happens to me? And of course we were like, well, yeah, of course. Her other daughter, my one sister-in-law, her husband's like deathly allergic to cats. So she knew that, Jen couldn't take him. And at the time, Betsy didn't have anywhere, like a place of her own. So we took Baby in. I don't know how it happened to this day, but Baby somehow got out and he was gone. And we were so sad, But I remember thinking at that point, we still had our dog, Sammy. Sammy was an English Springer Spaniel. And so I remember thinking, when something happens to Sam, I'm never getting another animal. Because, it's so sad when they pass, So, of course, unfortunately, Sammy girl died. And, we had no animals, and then hubby got laid off, and then he got sick with cancer. And I was going to this particular doctor, and the office manager who ran the place had min pins. Her two dogs had puppies, and she was like, I'm trying to sell them. And, I went, and of course, I fell in love with the skinny one, which happens to be our D Minor. And so, we took her in. Well, of course, she immediately bonded with my hubby. She wouldn't leave his side. He was so sick from everything. And she literally would not go outside to go potty. Like, she wouldn't leave his side. It didn't matter how many hours it was. Yeah. So I was like, oh, well then, we ended up getting Ella. And, the house that she lived in was like a hoarder house. And so as soon as I saw her, I was like, even if for whatever reason, like, I would never not take her because it was a hoarder house. You know what I mean? So, and now it's like, I always think, if anything ever happens to Ella, maybe, or to D minor, no more animals. But of course, we'll end up getting animals because how can you not, I love llamas. Me too. They're so cute. Thank you, Darlene. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so I wore it like straight the other day. And I don't know what it is, but when it's like this length and it's straight, it just doesn't look that good. Maybe I just need to learn how to do it differently or something. I don't know. Yeah. When you post your travels to cemeteries, are you visiting family or do you just like walking in them like I do? Do you connect with spirits better there? No family. I just love cemeteries. I'm a wackadoo. I've always loved cemeteries. Now, let me rephrase that. Cemeteries where my family's buried, I don't particularly care for, I don't. But I don't know. I just am more at peace at cemeteries. I appreciate, the headstones and the history with the headstones. And I definitely connect so much better there with spirit. I think it's because most cemeteries are, for the most part, they're like in a quiet location. There's not a lot of people around. You know what I mean? So I'm like wide open. Yeah. I just feel more comfortable at cemeteries. Like, I'm dead serious when I say this. Like, I don't worry about dead people. I don't worry about spirits. They don't bother me. It's the people that are alive that kill me. Like, dead people don't bother me. But yeah, I don't know. I just like going there and I feel comfortable and relaxed and at home. And it never fails. I always have like spirits coming through that are like comical, it's just funny. Like, I went to this one cemetery and I kept seeing Justin Timberlake, right? And he's not like I don't know his music because I'm much older, right? Than his type of music. So I don't really know his music. And so I'm at the cemetery and I'm like, why do I keep seeing Justin Timberlake? Well, apparently Timberlake was a big name of people that were buried at the cemetery. It's weird because it's like a spirit will show me something funny like that, Yeah, I mean, I have run into really bad spirits. I've run into negative spirits at cemeteries. But for the most part, like, it's just fun. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, I just have fun when I go to cemeteries. Even when I was in Kansas City and my sister and I went to cemeteries, it's so strange because I was being drawn to all these children's graves. And my sister was being drawn to all these children's graves. It was so bizarre. Like, I was walking next to her car talking to her. It's kind of like, for me, it's a good way to get exercise. So she was in the car. She has like major allergy issues, which, by the way, she's really sick right now. But anyway, so I was in the car bullshitting with her. We were talking and she was like, go look at that one over there. And sure enough, it was a kid. It was a child. But we were both like, being drawn. And I said this before, I really want to put together a kit. And some of these cemeteries that we go to, I'd like to be able to like clean some of the older graves that aren't maintained very well. I really seriously thought about doing that. I really would like to do that. But yeah, so my sister and her friend went to Vegas last week. Like they got there like on a Saturday, and then she was home by Wednesday. Well, Wednesday morning, they checked out of the hotel and they were headed to the airport. Well, the air was horrible from all the wildfires. So she started having like, she has asthma really bad and she has allergies really bad. She started having issues. Well, by the time she got home Wednesday afternoon, she was in pretty bad shape. Then I think yesterday her doctor called her in this medication. She was coughing so bad she couldn't sleep. Her ribs were killing her. So they called her in this medication, which has helped. And she called me today because I told her, I said, when you're feeling better, call me. She called me and I was just like, oh my God, you sound horrible. And she's like, well, I feel a lot better than I sound. So I guess she's, she's on the mend, but she's still been like not sleeping worth a shit and coughing her head off. And yeah, but she says she feels a little better. So we'll see. But I felt so bad for her because she sounded horrible. But so I kept asking her like while they were in Vegas, because she said if I win the millions, then you're gonna fly out to Vegas. And I'm like, okay, deal. So I was like texting her a couple times a day, like, are we millionaires yet? Am I coming to Vegas yet? What's my plane ticket? Where am I going? She's like, oh, I didn't win that much. She won $600 at one point. They went to see like a Motown show while they were there. And they went and checked out the new Resort World and some other things that were going on. But sound like she had fun. I'm glad that she didn't get sick until the last day because that would have really sucked. So, but yeah, she's doing good. She's, getting by. I hope she gets better because she just sounds like death, No, she doesn't have COVID. She had to take a test and she doesn't have COVID. No. She has always had like such bad problems with allergies and asthma. And if she, like when she used to fly out here and spend time with us, she would always get sick. Because when she moved to the Midwest, she stopped having to have like allergy shots and stuff. And so when she comes out here to visit, she always gets sick. And she's coming out here in October to visit for a week. And I'm like, I don't want her to get sick, But yeah, she'll be okay. She has always had these issues, and we all know it's because, we grew up in a house where my dad chain smoked for years, but he quit cold turkey. He had went in the hospital for appendicitis and he said to my mom, do me a favor, go home and wash all the curtains and clean up because I don't want to smoke anymore. And he never did. Quit cold turkey and never did. So yeah. Yeah. All right, you guys, I think I'm going to bolt out of here early tonight. The Redskins are playing. I'm a Redskins fan because of my father. That's the only reason why I still keep hanging on to these stupid Redskins. Washington football team, whatever the heck you want to call them, they're still the Redskins. And they still suck. But I'm also a Kansas City Chiefs fan, a huge Kansas City Chiefs fan. So Redskins are playing. I know my son's downstairs watching, so I would kind of like to go check it out. Yeah. Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah, it's still 0-0.
Is it still 0-0? Who are they playing?
Cincinnati.
Oh, wow.
I know.
We should be kicking their butt.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah. Sending love and light
about
your sister's way and praying for speedy recovery. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you. That's my brother's name, Jamie.
You should tell them about the Bulldogs and have a high voice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. With Starry Whispers, can you speak to a cemetery that has all people of a certain nationality, like a Finnish or Italian cemetery? Good night. Have a good weekend, everyone. I can. I'll tell you some stories next Friday night about coming in contact with spirits that speak a different language. I'll tell you about it next week. Night, guys. Ken, thank you so much as always. You know, I love you and I appreciate you, and I do so much better when you're on here. And I hope everybody else has an amazing week. Lori, I'll keep you and Keith in my prayers. I will keep your sister in my prayers. Yeah, that about does it for me. Bye, guys. Wahaha.